Hi everyone, it's Danny, and today I am actually doing a review on a nail polish. It is by Lucky 13 Lacquer, and the name is, this is the name, No More, I have really no idea how, is it Gallifrey Falls? I really have no idea. I don't know if this is based on anything. I don't know. I just know it's really pretty brown. Look at that. And it has shimmer in it. And the cool thing about this is actually it's a thermal polish, which means with the heat, I'm pretty sure it turns, I'm pretty sure that with heat, it turns orange. So after I paint my nails with it, these are what my nails look like right now. As you can see, I have tips. But if I remember correctly, it's the heat. So the part that's on my nail bed that has my body heat should turn orange, and the tips should stay brown. Hopefully my nails are long enough for it to actually stay brown. So, my nails are already prepped with base coat. And for a base coat, this is what I use, which is the Oakeyes Nail Envy. This is the matte formula. As far as I know, it is exactly the same as the original formula, except it dries matte. So, I don't know. So, I bought this with my own money. Lucky 13 did not send it to me. They don't even know I'm doing this review. I am doing videos of reviews now in kind of a way to use the polishes I have that I haven't tried. I have 4 nail polishes from Lucky 13. I haven't used any of them. So I thought that this one would just be a good one to try first. Plus it's a thermal, which I love thermals, so I figured I would try it first, which is why I bought it, because it's a thermal. I'm going to try to do nail polish reviews. I want to try to do one at least. I want to try to do maybe 1 or 2 a month. I may even do like reviews like this is a thermal polish. Okay? The other 3 I have are all like just regular nail polishes with glitter in them. So maybe I will review one of them as well at a later date. So I'm just going to adjust my camera now, and I will paint my fingernails. And we'll see how it looks. A little more. Okay, good. Okay. I really like the cap. It comes off really nice. It's, you know, it's big. I can hold it in my hand. It's comfortable to hold in my hand. Oops. I have swatched this out a couple times. I have swatched this out on a nail stick, but I've never used it on my fingernails. The brush is nice so far. Good. It goes on very smooth. It seems to go on very smoothly. It does feel a little, it does go on kind of thin. It is kind of sheer, so it's going to need a couple of coats. Maybe that one on spotty. That might have been my fault though. Let's try another finger. Again, it goes on very smooth. It is kind of sheer though, which I'm not the biggest fan of. My pinky looks really bad because I kept swiping it, so all the polish kind of gathered up at the tip. There's a lot of polish at the tip and then like none. This, I'm going to paint my middle finger with a little more polish on my brush than I've been using. see how that works. Still goes on very smooth. It still goes on kind of like, it's still, no matter what, it's going to need at least 2 coats to kind of even everything out. Which is, I mean, I usually use 2 coats of nail polish anyway, but still. Excuse me. I must say I am really liking the color. I really am. Just done real quick. I like browns, but not like, I like browns, but they have to have a shimmer to them. Unless it's like a milk chocolate brown. Like I have from Julep, I have like a milk chocolate brown that is a cream brown that I like because I like to pair it with blue. So this is what it looks like after just 1 coat. As you can tell, it's kind of spotty, kind of streaky. Definitely really sheer. This is definitely a polish that needs 2 coats at least. So let me see. But I will say that my pinky and my ring finger are actually pretty much dry already, so it does dry very quickly, which is nice. I hate polishes that take like forever to dry. And the formula is very smooth, very nice. I am deeply liking how smooth these go on. Very nice. And I'm intrigued to see if her glitter polishes go on as smooth. I mean, I know they're not going to go on as smooth because they have glitter in them, obviously. But anyway, I'm going to adjust my camera again, and we're going to do our 2nd coat, and we're going to see how that goes. Got a little bit of my finger, but that's okay. So far so good on the 2nd coat. Seem to be going very well. Again, I just love how smooth this is. Loving it. You may notice I didn't cap any of my fingernails, but that's because I really don't know how long I'm going to keep this manicure on. Ooh, a little too much. Not saying I don't, that doesn't mean I don't like it, this is kind of like I wasn't planning on doing this, and then I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to do a video. But it is good to, like, I skipped my little finger. It is good, though, to cap your manicures. It keeps down tip wear. I'll probably do that. So here in a minute, after I do my 2nd coat, so that way you guys can see. Get some. Okay, doing my 2nd coat on my thumb. And done with my 2nd coat. Alright, and this is 2 coats. Oops. Sorry, I'm doing this on my computer screen. So this is 2 coats. A lot better, more even. I like it. A little messy, like I need to do a little cleanup, but I'll do that in a little while. Looks like it looks like it's kind of spotty on the camera, but I think that's the color changing part kind of kicking in, because it doesn't look spotty like in person. But I did notice that on the screen it was coming off as spotty, but I think that's just the color changing is starting to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you a good way to cap your nails. You just take your brush, get a lot of the polish off, you only need like a tiny bit, and then I just kind of dab like the end of my brush like in just the littlest amount of polish that's on the side, and then you just very lightly paint the tips of your nails. It takes a second, like it only takes a second, and it can really help with the tip wear on your manicures. Like if you type a lot or do a lot with your hands, capping your manicures can give you like an extra day. Can give you, you know, like an extra little bit of time with your manicure, you know, before you really start to chip. Because I know, like, I hate tip wear. I really do. Alright, so that's how you do the tips. Maybe. Oops, my screen went black. But yeah, it looks like the color changing is trying to start to happen, but my hands are actually kind of cold. So hold on, I'm going to try to. Sorry, I know I probably look funny. You can kind of see where my pinky is turning. I am going to go ahead and throw on my base coat. The color changing, it's trying to happen, it really is, but it's really cold in my apartment. I do have my heat on, but it's just cold. It's just cold in here all the time. The color changing is trying to happen. It is, but my hands are cold, so it is happening. You can tell a lot up by the top that it's a lot lighter than it is down at the tips. So it is trying to change colors. It really, truly is. But, oh, and then the top coat I'm going to use is just this clear coat by Color Club. It doesn't have a name or anything. It's just clear. But I will say this stuff is awesome. I've been using it for like since before Halloween, and it's really, really, really good. I love Seche Vite, and then like I got this one, and I decided I was going to try it because I got this one from a friend. So I decided, heck, I'll try it, and it dries just as fast as Seche Vite, and it gives just as much shine as Seche Vite. It is just as good as Seche Vite. It honestly is. You know, fast drying, I love it. Now, Seche Vite is probably still my favorite. I actually haven't tried this one over stamping yet, but Seche Vite will always be my favorite just because Seche Vite doesn't smear when I do my stamping on my nails. Seche Vite does not smear my stamping. I haven't tried this one on stamping yet, so I may have to see if this one smears or not, because if it doesn't smear, this will be my new favorite, because this doesn't have the strong smell like Seche Vite does, and it doesn't, well, basically it just doesn't have that strong smell that I freaking hate. But yes, so this is a really, really good top coat. And I'm gonna do my top coat really quick, and then just so you guys can see what it looks like with the top coat on it. Top coat only takes a second. That's a little too much. I'm not going to do it right this very second, just because I want to get this video, you know, up and ended, so I don't want it to be super duper long. But you should cap your manicures with your top coat as well. It helps a lot in extending the life of your manicure. It really does. But I will do that in a few minutes when I get off here. So I put on my top coat, and this is what it looks like with top coat. Shiny. Still no real color change, so I'm hoping that I didn't get a bunky bottle that doesn't color change, because I know sometimes with the color pigment ones, and I mean, I know like a lot of people are like, oh, you know, if I know the color changing polishes, the thermal polishes do lose their color changing their pigment wears out after a while. I know it does that, but that should not be the case on this one, because I've only had this for since I bought it on Black Friday, and then I got it like 2 or 3 weeks after. So it's only been a couple months, so it shouldn't have lost its pigment, its color changing pigment. It shouldn't have lost its color changing pigment already. So, because usually they have about a shelf life of about a year. So I'm pretty sure it hasn't done that yet. I'm just pretty sure it's just because my hands in my apartment are cold. Like, I can see it wanting to start to change, but it's not really doing it for me. But it is very nice, and it is supposed to turn orange. I like it. Like, I like the color, I like the brown color, and then I did see swatches, like, on her website, obviously, when it turns green, when it turns orange. The orange color is really pretty as well. It is kind of sheer. I wish it wasn't so sheer. The first coat went on kind of spotty. The second coat went on pretty well, actually. I really like it. This one you can't buy on her website anymore, because this was just an exclusive for Black Friday. But I'm not sure, she might have other thermals. I have no idea. I just know that this one was an exclusive that was only for Black Friday. So you could only get it on Black Friday. But I will have a link down to her store below, so you can look at her other colors. She has like a Walking Dead collection and a Lord of the Rings collection. They're all really pretty nice, and then she has a couple polishes where part of the purchase goes to charity, which is always very nice as well. So, but that's all I have to tell you right now. Stay tuned, you know. I'm going to try to do a video every week or so. So, bye.